A new survey released this week by the Pew Research Center finds 3/4 of Americans saying they are, quote, uncomfortable with trans athletes participating in female athletics. But that isn't stopping the WNBA. Remarks from league leaders suggest they may be open to allowing trans athletes to play in the league.
This is incredible. I mean, Newsmax chief Washington correspondent James Rosen is live with more details. Good morning, James.
Kyle and Krisha, good morning to you. In terms of public messaging, until yesterday, the WNBA had pledged only to study whether to admit trans players and to do so, quote, thoughtfully and in line with the collective bargaining agreements that govern eligibility. This week, however, Kathy Engelbert, the former CEO at Deloitte, who has served as the league's commissioner since 2019, convened a session of the league's anti-hate task force. The spokesperson said the group discussed transgender sports and the, quote, vitriol directed at certain players online. There are no immediate eligibility matters affecting the WNBA. The statement issued to the New York Post yesterday continued, adding that league officials, quote, strongly denounce the bad faith efforts to use these topics to demean or marginalize others. All this comes after Sophie Cunningham, the popular guard for the Indiana Fever, subject of all kinds of memes and merch, spoke out in opposition to trans players joining the WNBA, telling ESPN last month it is a matter of, quote, common sense that women, quote, shouldn't have to go against biological men. With Fever teammate Caitlin Clark, by far the most famous and celebrated female basketball star in history, Cunningham has helped elevate the league's visibility and revenues. And these factors in turn have made the pair, in a series of recent incidents, targets for some hard fouls. Most recently, Dejanai Carrington, a guard for the Chicago Sky, was ejected for an egregious foul against Cunningham. Carrington later denouncing, quote, white privilege in the league's officiating, while denying she was referring specifically to the foul against Cunningham. In that incident, Carrington's left arm smacked Cunningham in the face, hurling her to the floor. Cunningham had recently called out another African-American player for a flagrant foul committed against Caitlin Clark, another incident where the league was accused of racial prejudice in officiating. That same Pew Research Center poll, by the way, also found that 2/3 of Americans, 66%, support the formation of a law or a policy that would confine trans athletes to competition on teams that match their sex at birth.
Information. Truth. Is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.